But it's
All
not
right,
there
so
anymore.
it is Wednesday afternoon, the 17th of August. We are going to do a sales presentation. I'm sitting with Dan. I'm going to actually pitch to Dan. And the reason for, or what I'm going to cover today is the 1 rand a coin. Okay, the 1 rand coin trick.
Okay.
Are you ready for it? Just to refresh your memory, I did my 5 questions here. I got to the end here and I said to Dan, okay, Dan, you've got all these dreams and goals. You've told me that you are unhappy with what your money's doing for you now. And you've explained to me that you're getting 6% per annum in the bank. And then I said to Dan, this your dreams and goals with 6% growth, will you be able to make your dreams and goals come true? Dan said to me, no. I said, well, where does that leave you? Dan said to me, I'm in trouble. I said to him, okay, is that why you're interested in making money from the stock market? He said, yes. And I said to him, okay, but what's holding you back? Can we confirm that it's a lack of knowledge? Everyone there?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to move from here to my next page. And at the end of my next page, I'm going to show you the 1 rand or the 1 rand coin trick. So Dan, let me move to a new page.
Okay.
I want to actually show you how your money is performing in the bank.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with an amount of 5,000 bucks. Now I'm starting with an amount of 5,000 rand for a very specific reason. Okay? The very specific reason why I'm using 5,000 rand for this exercise is I want to compare it a little bit later with how things will go for you if you take 5,000 rand and you put it in the stock market. Okay? You still with me?
Yes.
Now, 5,000 rand I start with in the stock market because that's the minimum initial deposit that people have to put in if they want to open a trading account.
Okay.
Once your trading account's open, you can deposit any amount after that and you can do it as often as you like. With me?
Yes.
Okay. So, let me go back to the 5,000 rand in the bank. And you did say to me on the previous page that you are getting 6% interest per annum.
Yes.
Okay? All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my 5,000 rand in the calculator. If you can do that for me. Do you have a calculator or
Yes.
a phone or something that you can use? And I want to show you how your money is growing.
5,000 rand, you said.
5,000 rand.
6%.
And I want you to add 6% for me.
Equals 5,300 rand.
Okay. 5,300 rand. Now,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you some ignorant, not 300, 5,000, I'm thinking ahead. 5,300 rand, that is my total. So let me ask you a range of questions.
Okay.
My first question is, what is the amount of profit that you made?
I made 300 rand.
300 bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take you to make this money?
Took me 12 months.
Sure. Okay. How much did you start with?
5,000 rand.
5,000. And could you use your 5,000 rand during the period of time that it was in the bank? Did you have access to it?
No, it's a 30-day account.
Someone like you, Dan, what can you do with 300 rand?
Yeah. Half a tank of petrol.
Okay. Okay. So my last question is it worth it?
Ah, it's not, eh? It's something, but it's not worth it, no.
Okay. Can I show you something more scary? We did say that your profit is 300 bucks, am I right?
Yes.
So how many days in a year, Dan?
There's 365 days in a year.
365 days. So if you want to calculate how much money you're making every single day, how would I calculate that? I take the 300 rand profit and do what with it?
Divided by the 365, that gives you 82 cents per day.
82 cents
Per day.
per day. Okay. Before I show you anything there, watch now carefully what I do, people. I just want to go back to my previous page. What was your first dream and goal?
There was that beautiful mansion of mine.
And what was your second dream?
It's a Porsche.
Okay. And your third?
It's to own my own company.
To have your own company.
Wow.
So let me ask you something quickly. If you take 5,000 Rand and you're making 82 cents a day, are you going to be able to afford this mansion?
No. Yeah, don't do that.
Why not?
It feels like you're raising some of my life away. My vision, just now I'm blind in one eye.
Okay, watch me now. Dan, are you going to get a Porsche?
No. A higher purchase, maybe.
And have money to start your own business?
No, there's no such thing. Damn it. Might as well jump off the building now.
Okay.
Go for it.
So what happens to your dreams and goals now?
There is no dreams and goals.
Okay. I'm going to take you back to this. I'm now going to make a statement.
Okay.
In my hand, I have a 1 Rand coin.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep.
Okay, here's my statement. Dan, give me 5,000 Rand. I am going to keep it for 1 year. And every single day, I'm going to allow you to come to me and get 82 cents, which is less than this coin I'm holding in my hand. Give me 5,000 Rand.
Give me that 1 Rand. I don't have 5,000 Rand. You want it?
You're right, Audrey.
Breakdancing.
Audrey got so excited about this part of the presentation, she fell off a chair. Okay, before we get sidetracked, I want to do this again. Dan, I'm asking you, give me 5,000 Rand, I'll keep it for a year, and in return...
No.
Why are you saying no?
I don't want 1 Rand a day, bruh.
Okay, but I'm confused. Ask me why I'm confused, Dan.
Why are you confused?
You've just told that you put your money here in the bank in a savings account. And what you are doing right now is for every 5 grand, you're getting less than this a day.
Yes.
So if you're saying no to me now, I'm confused because you're giving your money to the bank.
Sure.
Why is it harsh?
No, it's not harsh. It's very realistic.
Well, everything that I'm demonstrating now, am I talking shit or is it the truth?
It's real.
Okay. Can I talk to you about, before I talk to you about the 1 Rand trick, Dan, how do you feel emotionally when I do this? How did you feel emotionally when I went back to your dreams and goals and I started scratching it out on the piece of paper?
That hit me hard. That hit me very hard.
Why did it hit you hard?
Because now you're laying it down. You're either gonna make it or you're not gonna make it. Just that touched me.
Okay.
The coin part, not that much, but that.
Did this touch you?
Yeah, that then taught me something new there. I also do that, but I say, so, if you give me 5,000 Rand, and at the end of the year I'll give you 300 Rand, would you do that? Then the guy goes, no. Then I go, why are you doing it now?
Okay.
The guy's like, yeah, you're right.
Okay. Can I talk to you about the totally different concept in the sales presentation? But it's the same concept for rubbing out someone's dream, or it's the same concept of showing a 1 Rand coin. Do you know what I want to explain to you? Maybe the word that I'm going to use is too
Exotic.
exotic.
You always use exotic words.
You've got to make things tangible for people. What does that mean? Oh, you missed such a good part. You are just screwed because you missed such a good part. what I did yesterday when we did training, I said, okay, when we speak to people in a sales presentation, they can hear what we are saying, but they're not necessarily listening.
Yeah. That's true.
They're not necessarily listening. They're not necessarily
Use those
listening.
hotspots, those things that trigger their mindset.
Exactly.
Touch them emotionally.
So that's why we draw,
Their attention.
because we can make them see.
Get visual people and you get auditory people. People that hear better and people
Who says, oh, oh, yes, the P-way, oh. So can I now really, come sit closer to me, I showered just now after touch rugby, lunchtime. Please, sit closer, I wanted
She's
to
not
see.
worried about you. She's worried about herself.
I'll move your handbag away. Come, sit closer to me. There we are. Much closer, can you see? So, when we do a sales presentation, we speak to people and they can hear, but they're not necessarily listening. So what do we want to do? That's why, please put this in the window. When I do my sales training, I don't even like it when there are cups on the table. I don't want any of the cups to be
Close
in
to
the
you.
way. Oh, you can spill coffee on my iPad. I can live with that. But I don't want you not to be able to see what I'm doing.
You don't want to miss anything that's very important.
You with me? So, I speak to people, they hear, they're not necessarily listening. I draw so that they can see. And then I make them feel. I make them feel by what I say and do. I make them experience emotions. This is where we've got to be careful. What I'm going to tell you now is one of the most important things. When you've done one presentation, you're excited about it. When you've done two, you're less excited about it. When you've been doing it for 30 years like I have, 27 or 30 or whatever it is, can you imagine how many thousands of presentations I've done? I'm not excited about it anymore. As a matter of fact, I do all this shit now on autopilot. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of other stuff, but I'm kind of teaching, training, pitching, whatever. So before I get carried away, what you've got to do when you sit in a sales presentation is you've got to say, person can go through these steps. Any person can say to someone, hey, take 5,000 Rand, put in your calculator, add 6%. Oh, what's your total? 5,300. Okay, what's your profit? How long did it take you? What did you start with? What was my word there? Oh, could you use or did you have access to the money? Can you do something with it? Is it worth it? Any person can do that shit. But it's a good salesman who starts getting people emotionally involved. Any person can talk to someone. Any person can write and scratch some shit on paper and make them see it. But only a good salesperson can say, oh, okay, so now you're making 82 cents. Let me go back to your dreams and goals. What was the first thing you wanted? With that money, is it possible? Scratch, scratch, scratch. You're screwed. What else did you want? Oh, that. Oh, scratch, scratch, scratch. That's the part where I get people emotionally involved. Now, some will be like Dan. Scratching it out will hurt them. Other people, maybe he didn't recover from the hurt when I started with the coin thing. Other people, when you say to them, okay, give me 5,000 Rand in exchange for 5,000 Rand. Yesterday, I actually chatted to Oki and I said to him, make change. Go to the bank, take a 50 cents, a 20 cents, a 10 cents, and a 5 cents, because I understand there's no more
2 cents.
coins. Can I just tell you, I don't even know what kind of change there are in South Africa. Can I just talk to you about that? I don't know what change is like. I have a wallet where I can only